Okay. Setting up stream now. Holy. I am not prepared to start streaming today, but I wanted to get online here. Doing the same thing as yesterday, just Geometry Wars. Dang it, this pair of headphones needs a cord. I should have a cable somewhere. Oh, I think that's it. Alright, cable. Apologies for the slow start. Oh gosh, I need to set up my tablet so I actually can see if you guys are saying anything. Okay. Oh, you know what? I also need to... I did not prepare for this at all. I sort of last minute decided on streaming. Because I don't know, I wanted to stream today. I've been trying to stream at least a couple times. Where is my controller? Also, I need to go on Dolphin controllers. Emulated Wii Remote, because I use a Wii Classic controller for this. Well, I emulate a Wii Classic controller with my Xbox controller, which is not plugged in, evidently. What? Now, where's that cable? This is an amazing stream setup. Alright, let's check all of that. Alright. Twitch. Now I can see if you guys are saying anything, I think. Wait. How do I do this? Uh-huh. I should have started streaming slightly later, but I wanted to get on stream. I don't... Okay, No. Open the stream manager. Make sure the audio's off. Okay. There we go. Now I just need the cable for my controller, and I'm ready to go. Apologies for the wait. Where did my mom put that cable? That's an issue. Maybe I'll have to play something else. I can see chat, by the way. Why did I... Oh my gosh, where is my stupid cable? I swear this is going to be an interesting stream. Eventually. We're getting there, okay? I can't find the cable for my Xbox controller, though, which is an issue. Okay, I will be right back, evidently. This is a terrible street. Oh. Hello. No, I'm here. Hi. I might have to do something other than Geometry Wars, though. My mom moved some cables around, and I don't know what she did with the cable for my Xbox controller. I guess I could play Roko-chan. Anyway, that was a fun one. Wait, for me or for my mom? Who's the L for? Okay, so. She's. This is a terrible start to a stream. I'm very sorry. Oh! Don't worry, gang, I found it. Lotsa, don't be mean to me. I swear I'm trying my best. This is a... Couldn't you have come to one of my streams where I was more prepared? Honestly, I'm surprised. Yeah, thank you, Arshad. Thank you. I'm doing the best I can. I have this in the wrong way. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am so good. I'm such a good streamer. I think streamer of the year? Question mark. Stream? No, I said Steam. Steam for the Steam hands we're having. Now I got my headphones in. Xbox on. Right. Here we go. Well, I have to restart this, I guess, because of the controller disconnecting. But, okay. Have fun, Mira. I don't know why I waved at the chat. You can't see me. But I was, you know, saying to have fun. Well, it's okay if you can't talk too much. I know, you know, people are busy and stuff, and we've got a whole 5 viewers this time. Wow. I'm basically a celebrity at this point. Oh gosh, that's really quiet on my end. Alright, oh, that would be why. Sick. Alright, let's, where did we leave off on the gold medals? Okay, looks like we're doing Cerise today. No, I'm not Taylor Swift. I will, okay, I will use Streamlabs, I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but Okay, next stream I'll have Streamlabs set up, okay? And you can see the chat. It'll be so much fun. I'll have a fun little stream set up. But don't growl at me. Okay, we're gonna go for gold here. Should have been now. Yeah, I mean, I'd also like to get my, wow, that was terrible. That was the worst gameplay ever. I'm so sorry. It would have been, I also, my glasses are fixed. I don't have the, I still don't have the face cam today, for separate reasons, but, next stream, I will have the face cam, again, so that should be nice for, I don't know. I mean, I think people like face cams and stuff. Or, like, if not a face cam, like a model or something, but I've just been doing face cam. Maybe I'll switch to a model at some point, I don't know. I'm not, like, super worried about it. Stream lagged for you? Like, largely? Like a big spike? Or just something small? Like, how worried should I be? Very worried you are going to die. Aww, that's a shame. I just got started on this streaming thing. I wasn't aware it was that dangerous. Okay, if it's just a small spike, just let me know if it's, like, super consistent or anything. Yeah, okay. Whenever I'll help you. You can help me set up Streamlabs later. Oh my gosh, I keep looking at chat while I'm playing. That's not smart. That's not smart if I'm trying to go for a good medal. I am loving being able to look at my monitor from far away. That's wild to me. Like, I've been blind for a few days, and when you're blind for that long, it's like seeing is suddenly a blessing. I have mixed feelings about needing glasses. Like, I think I look better with glasses. Like, I think they make me look cute. They shape my face well. Oh my gosh, I'm playing terrible. Anyway, they shape my face well. But at the same time, I hate having to rely on them. Alright. I hope you guys like the game I picked. Like I said, I just pick whatever sounds fun. I really like this game. So, you know, I thought since it's something I've been really enjoying, I could do it on stream. I've thought about doing some other stuff on stream. Like, what I've been doing with Retro Achievements privately is, like, there's this Wii event where basically completing a game is worth a point, or mastering a game is worth 2 points. Certain games are under bounty, which means they're worth more points. But that just didn't seem super interesting to me, because it'd just be me doing the bare minimum in a bunch of games in a row, and that's just not that fun, I guess. But I don't know, maybe if there's interest, I could try it. I don't know, this is like a nice, visually appealing game, I think. I still haven't played the original. I watched it. The reason I got into this series in the first place was because I watched a video on the original, but I still haven't gotten to play that one. Though it's bundled with the Wii one, so I'm gonna get to soon, and probably on stream actually, since I've been mostly playing this on stream. I don't know if I'll do the entire set on stream, but you know, something to do. I don't know, maybe this could be, like, my streaming game. Like, oh my gosh, I was so close. What did I miss? Okay, so it's I don't know if you guys know the term twin stick shooter. But it's a twin stick shooter, which basically means like you use one stick to move and the other to shoot. This is a Wii game, but I'm using the Wii Classic controller, so I can have the two sticks. It's a really fun game. It's a simple game, obviously, but it's really fun, and like you notice it amps up as you keep going. And this level, this is pretty unique for a twin stick shooter. It's got like a whole level system, and like each individual level you can do better at, and the amount of lives, which enemies appear, stuff like that is dictated by the level. It's pretty good. If you want to play this game, but Wii is a bit too heavy on your computer to emulate, it was also on the DS. So that's always an option. I'm trying to check chat less while I'm playing, but I also don't want to, like, take too long to check chat so people know I'm, you know, still paying attention. I guess I could always pause. Like, there's nothing stopping me from doing that. I'm using kind of a bad, drone. The drone is the little second guy who, like, you'll notice he's ramming into things and following me. I'm using a pretty bad one because I'm trying to max level them all. I might switch to a better one later, but I don't know. I thought it'd be fun to max level them all. I don't think Retro Achievements actually requires you to max level them all, but, you know, it's fun. Which, maybe it's a bad idea to give myself more arbitrary challenges on top of the arbitrary challenge I'm already doing, but, you know. Okay. Latsa, don't say that. Don't say that. No. This is a family-friendly PG chat. Sort of. I mean, that's at least the general vibe I'm going for. Less playing, more chatting with chat. And, yeah, my next stream is just gonna be me staring into the camera. We'll have like a nice little like candlelight dinner. Yeah, you know, that'll be the next stream. I mean, for me, it's just like, I don't know. I don't really swear and stuff, so, and like, it's kind of awkward to respond to in stream for me. So, I don't know. For me, it's like, I try to keep things in a general age range, I guess. I don't know. I'm not, like, opposed to, I'd probably be more open to it on, like, if I stream, like, a mature game. It depends. It's probably stream dependent, I guess. I don't know. I have to... I don't have any concrete rules. I don't know if you actually, if there's like a way you can set up rules on your Twitch stream, or like if that's a thing, or if like you need some kind of separate thing for that. I don't know. It's kind of. I still have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest. I just do whatever. Oh gosh. I'm not sure, after I get all the gold medals, I'm not sure what I know there's some challenge achievements I have to do, oh, dang it, but I don't really know what they are yet. I haven't actually looked into the set much. You guys can hear me okay, right? Like, you can hear me? I can't really check that easily, also, sorry stream was late today, some stuff was going on, like, and I was getting like an air conditioner set up, I guess, like, and it happened literally right at stream starting time, and then my mom wanted to clean my room, so my room is clean now, that's cool, but yeah, apologies for the late stream. I have to figure out... That was stupid of me. I have to figure out, I'm going on vacation soon. And I have to figure out, like, if I will miss a stream so that I can somehow notify of that. I'm not sure how long, because I know we're leaving on the 4th, because I'm American, so we're doing like a 4th of July thing. I'm not super into 4th of July, but I love fireworks, and we're also going to a water park. I got myself a nice new swimsuit, and there's like a bunch of fun like slides and stuff, I think. I haven't been, but I don't know, it seems cool. I'm pretty excited about it, and I don't get excited about a lot of things, so that's a lot. I don't know. I'll probably end up talking about my trip some. My one thing, which was gonna be like, I was probably not gonna like. I asked if I got my own space, and it seems like things worked out in a way where I'd get my own space. If I couldn't have like my own space, I think I probably would have stayed home. I hate not having my own space. That's like one of the things I'm really weird about. I hate, like, there are very few people I can share a space with. My like girlfriend is one of them, and that's actually pretty much it. I mean, I've shared like space with like my best friend like briefly, but like for like, you know, just because like we were hanging out and we did like a sleepover, but you know, so you know, but it's a select thing. Like, I don't really like sharing spaces with a lot of people. I wonder what they're up to, actually. I only have, like, one, like, real-life non-online friend. My online friends are all here. Well, not all here. Some of them are not on my stream, but my online friends are here, and, like, on Discord and stuff. Well, I guess I say real-life friend, but now they're kind of more of an online friend because they moved out of my awful town, because why on earth would you not move out of my awful town? Gosh, it is hot in here. I'm gonna try turning on the air conditioner. You guys let me know if that's too loud. Actually, I'm gonna check if that's too loud. Testing? Testing, testing. Okay, that's probably fine. Let me know if that's annoying, but I sound hearable. I'm gonna mute this again now. Yeah, now I have an air conditioner, so when it gets hot, I can cool it down. What a world. Living in the future. Again, let me know if that's too much, though. Like, I can turn it off. It's just kind of hot in my room. Hopefully I get at least a couple achievements in this stream. I feel like that's, you know, a big part of the fun, so... but I think this game is hopefully fun to... I mean, I guess for you, there's not much stake in it. Like, outside of just liking to see me get stuff. Like, it's not like it's going to your account, but... yeah, okay. Cool. Is there a high-pitched noise? Like, how bad is the high-pitched noise? Like, should I be trying to fix that? I hadn't really noticed it, but I also have only done, like... I've only really briefly looked at my own streams. Because I remember, I can remember what the streams were like. Like, I don't really need to. Like, the most I look at is to make sure audio quality is good, and to make sure, like, I don't know, I don't sound too awkward. Like, I think I'm a person who just has a degree of awkwardness to me, but, there's a difference between, like, awkward as in just Tiffany awkward, and, like, oh, okay, I was not comfortable during this stream. And, like, I think that's only happened, like, once. And it's just, I only really get, like, that way when, like, there's not really anyone watching, because it's one of those things where you're supposed to keep going just in case somebody joins, but it's, like, I feel weird talking to no one, you know? But, Oh, I'm sorry. I could look into it. I don't really know. I think the issue is that the only way I can get my, dang it. The only way I can get my speaker to work, because the way I work with my speaker, it's like, I'm just using my, what am I trying to say? I'm just using my webcam thing, and it was so quiet that I had to turn up the decibels a bunch, so I imagine it's picking up a lot of, like, noise that would usually be very quiet. Probably, like, you know, stuff that you wouldn't normally be able to hear. So, that's probably the issue. I don't know exactly how I would fix that, but I could look into it, see if I can, I don't know, maybe I could try. I have, like, this other microphone that I felt was much worse, but maybe I could do some tweaking with the decibels and stuff, like I did with... Oh, that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. It's a chill stream. Sorry, I say a lot. That's a lot of dead air. But yeah, I mean, I'd like to get a better setup in general. Like, if I could get, like, some nice streaming headphones and, like, a nice microphone, like, that would be amazing. But I'm not exactly made of money at the moment, but who knows. Once things get a little better situated, then I'll look into... I don't know. I could look into my options for now, too. Like, I think my only other option is trying out that other headset I meant. Well, I also have my headset, but I haven't been using that one because I notice it picks up on, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, the mic peaks a lot with that one. So that's why I wasn't using that one. So out of my options, this just seemed like the best choice, even though it's maybe not incredible. I'm very not situated for streaming, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, maybe I could look into something like that. If anyone has any recommendations for something like that, I could 100% try it out. Do a couple more tests. Because, like, what I'll do when I'm not, like, what I'll do is I'll just record myself talking for, like, a couple minutes while playing the game, like, privately. And then if it sounds nice, then I'll bring it to air. Dang it! I was at... Oh my gosh, I was 15,000 away. Alright. Talk to you in a bit, Arshad. Bye-bye. I don't know how long I'm streaming today. I have to worry about the heat a lot less, so I might be able to stream longer. I mean, it also depends on, you know, how retention goes, I guess, but... I noticed I stream kind of short compared to how long a lot of people stream. I mean, I guess 2 hours isn't like short, but it's a lot of people end up streaming longer than that. And maybe I gotta try streaming longer than that. I also think I'm gonna stream, like, I don't know. I might continue streaming for a couple hours, but stream more days. Currently, I set up a schedule on Twitch so that people could see. I think I wrote down Tiff Tuesdays and Tiff Thursdays because I thought that was funny. I don't know what I'm gonna do for days that don't start with the letter T, but we'll figure it out. We'll get there. RTX voice? Huh. Okay. I'll look into that after stream. See if I can get rid of some background noise. Honestly, once I max out all the turrets, I'll probably be using, like, or, like, max out all the drones, I'll probably be using just attack for, like, the rest of the remainder of, like, how long I'm playing this. So I hope you guys like the attack drone. I mean, I guess you'll see some variety for a while, and that's assuming... to Sunday. Yeah, that's great. I might actually roll with that. That'd be pretty funny. I don't know how often I'll stream. I don't want to stream every day. I think I would hate streaming if I had to do it every day. But like, I think I could probably bump it up to like maybe 4 days a week. And then I get like the remaining 3 days just to relax and, you know, unwind. Though I think I'm not gonna update my schedule right now, because like I said, I'm going on vacation soon, so it's like, it'd be a weird time to update my schedule. Not like a long vacation, I think. I'll have to look into how long we're staying. I actually didn't ask for some reason. Realizing now that was a weird thing to not do. I believe the, in this level, the blue squares are more worrisome than the pinwheels. Because the pinwheels, I don't think actually go after you. They just bounce off of walls and stuff. And other enemies. So I should be focusing on the blue squares, and that's what I've been trying to do more and more, but you also have to be careful, because if there's too many pinwheels, they'll be bouncing around a bunch, and eventually there'll be an issue. But it seems like the enemy variety in this level is pretty low. Sometimes I know it goes up after you get the gold, so we might not see enemy variety for a while. Oh gosh, okay. No! Okay. This one is, like, deceptively annoying. Like, I feel like it looks so simple, but it just overwhelms you with a lot of really low-level enemies. And the hard part about that, too, is since they're low-level enemies, they don't drop much experience. So you don't get your multiplier up as fast as you'd want to. Maybe I should be using the collect drone. The one that, like, will collect geomes for you. That would probably be smart. I need to get new glasses soon, because they've broken, like, twice now, and then we've just been gluing them back together. Oh yeah, if you're curious where my glasses were, so I think I don't know if I mentioned this explicitly, but I had them on the side of my desk, so the fact they weren't there was completely, like, didn't make any sense to me. And I looked on the floor next to it, they weren't there either. What had happened was, so I had this, right, I think it was very specifically a little card that came with a super rare games purchase, Here Comes Nico, I think. And it had, like, fallen in, like, into, like, a crevice in like, a shelf I have. And, like, the glasses were held up by it, so they weren't on the ground. They were, like, on the side of the shelf thing. So that's why I couldn't find them. I assume a cat knocked them down or something. Probably not intentionally. My cats don't really knock things over intentionally. They're just very, clumsy, I guess. Either clumsy or they just don't care. One of the two. I like to think clumsy because that makes them sound less mean. I got the gold. Okay, barely, but I got the gold. Oh my gosh, that one's really starting to get to me. Okay, we're good. We're good. now we are doing... Do I only have one more on this? I do. Okay. That's Beatty's, I think. I think that's a B, right? Or... Yeah, that's a B. That's a B. That's for sure. The gold requirement is higher, so I assume that means it ramps up a little slower. Probably less enemy spam. Well, it could also just be that you get the multiplier faster, because I can't stress enough how important it is to get that multiplier. Like, 150 times is a lot of times. Oh, we got some stuff going on at the bottom now. Yeah, this one, assuming nothing crazy happens, this one's probably not going to be as bad. You know, I kind of wonder... I think I've mentioned there's like a DS connection level. I kind of wonder if that goes both ways, and like the DS one also has like a Wii exclusive level, like if you connect to the Wii. I'd have to look into that. I think the DS version of the game actually got achievements recently, so... I'm not gonna do that on stream, because could you imagine if we finished this up and then I was like, alright, now that we're done with Geometry Wars Galaxies, let's do Geometry Wars Galaxies. No, I'm not gonna do that, but on my own time, I might check that out. Maybe I'll say something about it on stream to give, like, a mild update to anyone who's curious. Okay. I guess it's fine. We have 3 lives still. I keep forgetting, like, the last one very specifically only gave me 1 life. Usually you get 3. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. If we could get something a little easier, that would be great. Okay, I legitimately might not get the gold because I just lost, like, 3 lives in a row. Okay, we just got a second life again, so that's good. Of course it spawned in that corner. Why would it not spawn in that corner? Okay. Alright, guess we're running that back. Alright. I'm hoping I can get these leveled up fast so that I don't have to stick with them the whole time. Okay, that guy's gonna keep following me. I'm gonna follow. You know, I still have to figure out, so with the AC, there's a problem where, like, the AC I have, like, it, like, has, like, a tube thing that, like, connects to my window, and, like, to make it not be extremely obvious, it had to be put, like, behind my desk, but we had to, like, push my desk forward a bit. Okay, 2 million's way too early for that to happen. Anyway, we had to push my desk forward, which isn't super amazing looking, so what we're planning on doing is putting, like, a shelf back there, so that it looks intentional rather than, like, my desk is in the middle of my room for no reason. I say the middle of my room because legitimately my room is so small, it, like, it's about there. Not literally, but, like, close. yeah, we've been... There's a few things I want to... Oh my gosh, I need to stop dying that early. There's a few things I want to do with my room. Like, I want to get, like, a cute, like, colorful, carpet. Or, not carpet, sorry. Rug. I want to get a rug to match my curtains. Because I have, like, these cute, like, pastel rainbow curtains with, like, little heart cutout, or, sorry, star cutouts. And I want to get some, like, a carpet to match the vibe. I like making my room all nice and cute. Okay, that's bronze. I mean, I already had bronze, but it still tells you on the, like, thing when you get it. Just for fun, I guess. The green things dodge your bullets, if you haven't noticed, and it's the most annoying thing in the world. The green squares. I believe there's not to be confused with the purple squares, which I don't think dodge your bullets, but they, like, break into two. I think these enemies actually do have official names, like, but I don't know what they are, so I've just been calling them by their shape. That might change when I look into it some more later, but for now, I'm just calling them by their shape. Oh gosh. Okay, that's fine. No. The weird, like, 3 or 4 circle enemies are really fast and annoying. It's very unfortunate that they're here. Hello. Welcome back, welcome back. Right. I don't know how many streams I'm gonna do of Geometry Wars. It can be hard to pick, like, other things to do, though. And like I said, I've still been enjoying it, so I'll probably just keep streaming it until I'm not having fun anymore. Then I will stream something else at, I don't know what, but something. Dang it! I hate when they, like, spawn on top of you. The square? Are you talking about the square? Is it a spinner? Did you, like, find something on that, or? I would have thought the pinwheel would have been called a spinner. But I guess maybe I'm wrong. And cool, I mean, the air conditioner is kind of a problem, but, it's a long story. There's a whole thing with the air conditioner. But, I mean, it's nice to have cool air, though. That is nice. It's just about, I have to make it actually work within the room. I feel like there are so many things in my room that I have to have in here that don't match the aesthetic at all, and I'm the one who has to deal with that a lot. Like, I also have to have the stupid Wi-Fi in here, like the router. And, I mean, it's nice because the router being close to my room is nice, but, like, I also have to have a massive cable running through things, and it's, like, it's not... Okay, not massive, it's a fairly standard-sized cable, but still. It's just kind of annoying to have that running through my room. I need to, like, go through my stuff. Like, there's... I don't have Ethernet, actually. I don't own a long enough cable, because it is on the other side of my room. I would love to have Ethernet, though. One of these days, when I have money, I'm gonna buy myself an Ethernet cable. But also, like, it's still just not fun to have, like, I don't know, because I want my room to be cute. I want, like, a nice, cute room, and I feel like I have so many cables and, like, random stuff making that difficult. But, I mean, not all of that is, like, because of stuff like that. I also just own a lot of electronics, so, like, that's just generally an issue. Because I like collecting electronics. Like, I own my 3DS, my Wii U, my Wii, my NES, my GBASP. I own multiple 3DSs, actually. Only two out of three of them work, but I think I own a couple DSs, too. I own a DSi, no, I only own the one DS, the DSi. Okay, on to silver now. Oh gosh. Oh, come on! Okay, let's see if we can pick all this up and get back to it decent. 11 times isn't great, but it's nice to start with some kind of bonus, at least. The big problem, once you get to later stuff, you really can't afford to, like, go up there to get the geomes. Oh, I have bombs. I've had bombs this whole time. Why have I not been using my bombs? Ow. I don't really have money for a cable, is the thing. Like, once I have money, like, I probably will try something like that, but I don't know. Or I could see if my mom would be willing to pay for that. I don't know. Also, maybe I'll stream more Roko-chan. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it for the last little bit. I have the VODs are public now, so if you do want to watch me play it, there's a 2-hour VOD of me playing it. I didn't finish it in that stream, but it doesn't really matter that much. I got distracted. But yeah, I might stream it again sometime, but also, like, I wouldn't hold my breath on it. I don't know, maybe, like, I liked streaming it. But it's, like, it's kind of the same thing, because if I play it again, it's kind of the same thing each time, and I think, I want to say the last password, because the game uses a password system. It's, like, NES style, so, I think the last password you get is, like, Wily1, is that Wily1? So I'd have to redo Wily1 again, and I don't know, it just seems like a lot of effort. I mean, I suppose, it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, like, I guess it's nice, yeah, but, I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of things I'm just gonna, like, randomly stream, so you're not always gonna be able to see, you're not always going to be able to be there, I imagine. I mean, my streams are pretty consistent, so I guess you could schedule your time around it, but you have to be, like, I don't know, Tiff's #1 fan or something to do that. I don't know, but, like, maybe. That's my official Tiff answer. Maybe. I mean, that's not really a request. That's not really even a new thing. That's something I've done before. If you request something new, I'll look into it and, like, see if they think it fits the streaming, but, like, that's already something I've done, and I don't know. I plan on doing this for a while anyway. This is probably the game you're going to be seeing for the next few streams. Because part of me wants to do it until... what was I saying? Part of me wants to do it until, like Why am I losing my train of thought? I want to do it until I get the mastery, is what I was trying to say, but... probably not. I mean, maybe, I don't know. That's a really specific... I mean, I guess this is also a really specific, obscure game, but I don't know. Maybe. I'll add it to my list of possible games, at least. But, I mean, I think monster trucks are neat, but... Mega Man the Power Battle? Or Wily Wars? Wily Wars, probably not. Mega Man the Power Battle, maybe. I actually like the idea of doing Mega Man the Power Battle. That sounds like it'd be a fun game. That game does have retro achievements, right? Mega Man the Power... It does! A 60 achievement set. How hard is it? Let's do one by least. Defeat Van Hooken without taking damage, P1 only. Defeat Yellow Devil in Mega Man 3-6 course without taking... Okay, so there's a lot of damageless achievements, but maybe. Power Fighters? That's a... It does. Okay, so that's maybe something I'll look into it. I don't know. That does seem like it'd be a hard game, and I don't know if I want to do anything, like, too crazy difficult on stream, but, it's possible. I don't know, because I'm not really trying to, like, rage on camera or anything. Not that I get, like, super angry or anything, but, like, it's not... I don't know, that just doesn't seem... A stream where I'm actively not happy doesn't seem fun to watch. So, depending on how difficult I think it is, I could also maybe do the easier stuff. Okay, well, Mega Man and Bass is one of the most notoriously difficult Mega Man games, but, maybe. I actually do really want to play Mega Man and Bass, though. I don't know if I'd do the, I'd probably do the original SNES version if I did, Mega Man and Forte. If you guys would be interested in watching the SNES version of Mega Man and Bass, I guess. That could be fun. And I guess it'd match the theme I've been going for with Roko-chan and all that. I also kind of want to do another Flash game sometime, but there's not a lot of Flash games that I think would be, like, particularly engaging to the average viewer. Maybe I'll do that one Scooby-Doo run game. Oh, you literally said Scooby-Doo Creepy Run right after I said that. Wait, was that before or after I said that? I can't really see, like... I don't think I can see timestamps down to this. Well, I also don't keep time in my head down to the second, so even if I could, it wouldn't really matter, but... Run 3? Ooh, the run games could be fun! I hadn't considered that. Like, in general, I'd probably do... the first game first, and then... follow up with Run 2 and Run 3. I don't know if I'd actually commit to all of that, but I'd probably start with the first one if I was going to do something like that. Oh, gosh. Sorry, this is getting a little scary. No! Okay, we're close. We're close. We just need to play it safe. Get ourselves some multiplier. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, okay, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, off to a scary finish here, but I think we're gonna be fine. Oh my gosh, okay. No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We are so... I am chilling. No. Okay. We're good. Oh, I got the gold. Okay, we're good. I got the gold. I'll probably keep going until I die now. But it's not that big of a deal if I die now. Like, I'm not gonna be as tryhardy about this. Oh my gosh, Tempest! A Tempest would be a... would you guys want to watch Tempest? Tempest would be a fun game. Cause so I'd probably do the arcade version of Tempest, but... Wow, I got the gold! I don't have a good Wario impression, unsurprisingly, but yeah, I've been going for gold medals this whole time. Did you just realize, or... oh gosh. Okay, well this might be game, yeah. But, okay, we got the gold medal, though. But yeah, I think I'd probably do Tempest, the arcade version of Tempest, if I was gonna do Tempest, not the Jaguar version, but... But yeah, would you guys be interested in watching Tempest? Would that be something you guys would want to see? I don't know. I might do Tempest. Actually, I don't know why I asked. I'll probably do it regardless. I think the Jaguar version of Tempest has more achievements, but I kind of like trying out arcade originals, like I did Asteroids. Plus, the original arcade version is a vector game, which means it'll scale up to my monitor's resolution. That's fun. Vector games are so cool to me. I think I've talked about vectors before, and I realize I gotta stop just talking about vectors. But, okay, so there's something people use today in art to make, like, infinite resolution things, but that's sort of the cool thing about... The cool thing about vector screens is, okay, with, like, vectors in art, you can use vectors, but, like, obviously you're still on a monitor that has a non-vector screen. So vector screens don't have pixels, so they're literally infinite resolution, like, from what you're looking at. I don't know. Let me see if I can find... they also, like, Asteroids, for instance, has this really cool, look to it if you, like... Is there a way to see, like, gameplay on the arcade? Like, everything kind of glows, when you look at it on an arcade machine. It's very cool. So, I'm probably the only person who gets, like, genuinely that excited about vectors. I mean, they haven't done vectors in the last, like, big attempts at vectors were in, like, the 80s and 90s. I don't know if anyone here has heard of the Vectrix. That's a pretty famous vector-based console. I think it's the only vector-based console, actually, depending on your definition of... Why am I playing this stage again? I finished this stage. I believe now we're on to Gamma. Like... Maybe Restar? I've actually never played Restar in full. I guess I've never played Tempest in full either, so I guess that's fair. I don't know.Maybe. I actually really like how that game looks. I like how Genesis games look in general, though. I think Genesis games are just very pretty. I think a lot of times Genesis games look better than SNES games. Like their general feel and vibe. They're not necessarily always better games, don't get me wrong. Like, I think the Genesis is actually a lot more hit or miss in the gameplay department. But the Genesis has flair, I'll give it that. I love the Genesis, though. That's not, like, knocking the Genesis. I just think, I mean, not having Nintendo stuff on there is a big hit, because Nintendo was, at the time, one of the more polished companies, and, like, and yeah, Sega existed, too, but their games are a lot more hit or miss in general, I think. So it's just one of those things that's, you know, just because Nintendo only does first party, which I guess, was true of Sega at the time as well. These eye things are basically free points, which is, I think, why the gold thing is so high. This one doesn't seem like it'll be too bad, unless it ramps up fast soon. Like, I don't think it's too bad. The pinwheels are one of, like, the least intimidating enemies in this game. Be nice if I had full multiplier, though. That'd be nice. I think that was 140, so we're getting there. Sorry, I got scared. Because it seems like it takes forever to get the full multiplier. We do not want to die with full multiplier. Okay, a couple of close calls, but we're doing well. Oh my gosh, I should have used my bomb. That sucks. Only 4 million to go though, so it's not so bad, and we are getting some like higher point things to get my multiplier up. Okay. I mean, interesting and polished are different. Like, I kind of agree with that. Like, I agree that a lot of times they're more interesting. Like, they go a lot more... Sick. They go a lot more experimental, I guess. So that can be nice. That's actually kind of what I like. I'm kind of a Sonic apologist. Like, I think most Sonic games are good, like, even most of the really hated ones. Obviously, I have exceptions. Like, I think Sonic 06 is a really bad game. I think, okay, I mean, I know people say, like, it has potential, and I think it does have potential, but potential doesn't mean it's a good game. Like, it's still a bad game. It's a game that feels bad to play. Sonic controls terribly. It has tons of glitches. The story is a convoluted mess that they clearly didn't have enough time to really tie together. Like, it's just not, it's one of the, I'm not gonna be the, oh, I need to hate on Sonic 06 all day. I mean, again, like, I just think a lot of Sega stuff, like, definitely could be polished more. I think the problem with, how a lot of people polish games, though, is people polish the fun out of games a lot. Like, I notice a lot of games do this thing these days where you can only jump in specific places where the game wants you to jump. And it's like, just let me hop around. Does your game need to be, like, so devoid of anything interesting? Like, I don't see the point in that. And it's like in games where, like, the whole game feels like it's built around movement. Like Stray, it's a game that I kind of thought was fun, but I didn't like how little control I had over the character. That kind of stuff drives me a little crazy. So polish is kind of a slippery slope, but Sega is definitely on the not enough side, compared to some companies which can be on the way too much side. Like being so scared that there could be a single bug in your video game that you make it so you can only do, like, cool things in specific places. That kind of stuff sucks. I hate that. Oh, come on! Okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. I noticed the lives threshold must be really high. I haven't gotten, like, that many lives throughout this whole thing. Which I guess isn't that big of a deal, but it'd be nice if I could get an extra life or two. I have to be careful, I have to make sure I destroy those black holes, because if I don't, they spawn, like, a bunch of little white spheres that, like, are like, they're like these squares, but smaller and faster. Why am I exiting? I don't need to do that. I mean, I guess internally I'm like, this is probably not going to be a winning run, but it's not that big of a deal if it's not. Like, it's practice at least. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's my thing. Like you can think up the greatest story in the world or whatever, but if you don't execute it well, it's just not good. And again, this is coming from someone who likes games like Sonic and the Black Knight, Sonic Labyrinth, like games like that. Like Sonic and the Secret Rings, I think is good. I mean, again, there are a lot of games I don't like. There are a lot of games I don't like, but it's not as many as a lot of other people. Like I think Sonic Forces is bad too. I think that game has the opposite thing. It wasn't ambitious enough. It did basically nothing. It was the safest, like most generic attempt at a video game I think I've ever seen. But like Sonic Blast, I don't think is that bad of a game. Like I actually kind of dig the style even, and like people talk about like its art style like it killed their family, but oh. Yeah, a lot of Sonic games aren't. Like, it's, like, a lot of games probably won't ever be on, I cannot, I mean, maybe. Shadow's had a big resurgence recently, so I could see Shadow 05 getting a modern release now that I think, oh, that's another game that I think is good that people hate on for, from my perspective, no real reason. Like, it has a little bit of jank sometimes, but, like, it's not that bad, and, like, the actual game is really fun. There's a lot of games that I think are, like, way overhated. Really, my least favorite era of Sonic is, the 2010s, where, look, I don't think games like Colors and Unleashed, Generations, like, games like that are bad, but, they kind of homogenize a little bit, like, they all feel kind of similar. Like, they're not the same thing, but, like, all of those, like, kind of like on I don't know what you call it, but like I guess people usually call them the boost era. It's not my favorite era. I'm not a big fan. I mean, again, they're fun to play now and again, but I don't know. They just didn't feel very creative. Unleashed is a Sonic game I could see them remaking. The game sold pretty well. It's pretty, like, oh, you know, Heroes is a game that's pretty divisive these days. I don't really get why. Most of the Sonic library is decisively not on Steam. I mean, obviously the first couple are through Sonic Origins, but Sonic Origins is not a great way to play them. Games like Sonic and the Secret Rings aren't. The Sonic Adventure port on PC sucks. It is on Steam, but it's terrible. Sonic and the Secret Rings isn't. I believe a lot of the Sonic spin-offs even got removed, recently. There's a lot. Like, really, if you're gonna play, like, most classic Sonic games, or, like, even, like, a lot of the newer ones, you should probably just emulate them. It's honestly pretty easy, too. Assuming you have a somewhat decent computer, depending on the game. A lot of Sonic games are missing on Steam. I mean, I just don't think it's particularly interesting. Like, I don't, like, and I think that is somewhat of a shared sentiment. I mean, obviously some games do it better than other games, but, like, I think Unleashed is probably, I think Unleashed is probably the best take on the boost formula. Like, I think it's probably the most, like, I actually feel like I'm playing a video game instead of watching the extended cutscene. Colors, I kind of like the Wisps. I just wish it wasn't... And I don't know, like, a boost formula game or two wouldn't have been that big of a deal. It's just they did that one thing for so long. Like, would it kill them to introduce a bit of variety? I'm someone who really likes variety in games, and really that's what I like about Sonic. I felt like every game felt like kind of a new experience. Like sure, there was stuff that connected it, like, you know, Sonic's general gameplay style, but, outside of that, it felt like every game was kind of its own unique spin on the Sonic formula, and then the boost stuff happened, and then, For some reason, we just stuck with that forever. Honestly, I think Boost is the most fun in 2D, like Sonic Rush style stuff. That stuff is a lot more fun than what they did in the 3D, I think. But yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I think that's kind of like Unleashed gives you more to do than the other games. And like, I'm not against the idea of the boost mechanic being in a video game. It's that boost games in general play it extremely safe and oftentimes feel like you're just trying to look at a cutscene for a while, which isn't always the most appealing. I don't know what my favorite era of Sonic would be. I like the Adventure era. I like the Wii era, GameCube Wii era. I like the classic era. Like, it's really hard for me to pick. The only one that's decisively not my favorite is probably the Boost era. Outside of that, it's kind of anyone's game. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Oh yeah, if you're curious, those squares, you can't kill them. They're just constantly in the way. This might be another failed attempt. Oh my gosh, I hate that stuff can spawn, like, on top of you. The squares? Technically, yes. In actuality, no. They can crush you if they push you against a wall, but unless they do that, it's like pure contact damage can't hurt you. But if they crush you against each other or a wall, that can kill you. Okay, that's way too early to die. I want to say some of the achievements I saw for this game were like making the drones do all of the work and like getting to a specific point, like max multiplier or like bronze medal or stuff like that is something I saw. Which those will be interesting achievements. I'm not going for those right now, but I'll probably end up going for them on stream unless I decide to start doing something else on stream for a while. Again, I just kind of do whatever's fun. Again, next time I stream, I'm probably going to have somewhat of a nicer setup. Not in terms of, like, physical stuff, but I'm going to look into that. Kat earlier said something about, I could, like, get some background noise blocker or, like, software to, like, help with using a terrible mic. And, I'll have face cam next time. I'll probably look into Streamlabs. Miria was talking about Streamlabs. So hopefully next time I'll have like a nice little setup. Nothing fancy, but you know, something to make it a little nicer. That was scary. I don't know if you guys saw the those like blue squares literally encircled me. Uh-oh. 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 Dang it. That's my first death, though. No worries. Okay, this is probably not going to be the attempt, but I'm still going to run it. We're close enough that there's no reason not to... Oh, I got a life. At some point, I guess. Making these things, like, explode out all the time is really messed up. Okay. I mean, I could always, like, do them out of order, too, if, like, one of them gets, like, too hard for me to do right now. And then come back to it later. You know, something I wish I could do is get rid of the stupid activate Windows thing on my stream. I don't own Windows, and it's costs money, and I don't have money, so you know, maybe once I'm maybe that'll be one of my streamer goals. Help me buy Windows. When the TiffTalks stream, I do own a Toho game. I own one on Steam, so I actually own two on Steam, but I'm gonna restart. That was way too early of a death. But one of them is like a spin-off cooking game. It's really good actually, but the only mainline one I own is the one with I saw Cerno on it, and I like Cerno, so I got the one with Cerno. So maybe. Oh hey, that's the one emote. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I thought it was really fun. I kind of want to get more into Toho at some point. Sorry, someone came into my room. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I was in, another stream earlier, and I kept sending that's why Mira's sending it. I don't know if I'm gonna stream. I think I'm gonna start streaming either like 3 or 4 days a week after my break. Just sort of slightly increase that. Maybe I'll go up to 4 or 5 eventually. I'm never gonna stream every day. Like that's one of those things I just could not do. Like I would hate that. But I do like streaming, so I think I could probably start streaming like 3 days and still enjoy it. And if I'm liking that, maybe I'll bump it up to 4. Because it's not like it's that big of a commitment. Like, worst case scenario, if I really decide I don't really want to stream 3 days a week, I can always go back down. I just have to edit my Twitch schedule, which was pretty easy to do on the desktop version. I couldn't find it on the mobile version, though. I don't know if you can do that on the mobile version, but I couldn't find it. Then again, the mobile version just confuses me in general. I don't know why. Like, the mobile UI of Twitch is very confusing to me. The only thing I really use mobile Twitch for is my tablet, which is, well, that and I watched other people's streams on my either my tablet or my phone. Which I'm really glad I have this tablet. It's very nice to, like... Hi. Yeah, I'm... Because you... What? Gotta... What are we... What? I feel like I've been here the whole time, and I'm still confused what we're talking... Oh, dang it, I died twice because I wasn't paying attention. Oh my gosh, okay. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna clutch this. Okay, did not clutch this. I'm getting so many geomes. I don't need them anymore, though. I think I've unlocked everything you can unlock with geomes. So now they're just a fun little collectible that will go up over time, I suppose. Okay, I'm not dying that early. I need to redo it. I might switch to a different planet after a little bit, because this one seems like it's going to be a stopping point for a little bit. And I don't really want to be stuck here forever. Totally almost crushed myself into that cube. That wouldn't have been fun. I accidentally pushed him the wrong way. Uh-oh. I have to be careful. I think they mostly spawn in the corners, so I should be trying to stay in the center. But at the same time, they mostly spawn in the corners, so I have to get closer to them to get their geomes. Which I need the geomes. I know I said I don't need geomes, but the reason why I do need to collect them is because the geomes are what increases your score multiplier. So once I'm at 150 geom, like 150 times score multiplier, I don't need to collect geomes anymore, but until then I do. I don't know if collecting geomes affects your score at all, actually. That's something I should look into, maybe. Yeah, I'll probably do that sometime. Though that's like 5 things I've said I'm gonna do after stream, and I have terrible memory, so at least one of those is gonna end up being forgotten. We'll see which one. Hopefully it's not one of the important streaming related ones. I'd rather it be the Geometry Wars one. Oh, come on, that guy spawned on top of me. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's mean. Wow. I'm just gonna restart. This has been bad. Yeah, okay. I'm just whatever is important, you can remind me of it after stream. I'll probably look into Streamlabs right after this, maybe. Well, maybe I'll wait until you're available. I don't know if you'll be available right after I'm done streaming. I'll probably do just like my general around 2 hours, maybe 2 hours 30 minutes stream. Probably nothing too long. Yeah, okay. So we could look into Streamlabs after that, and then I'll probably look into whatever... Oh gosh, was it like RTX something that could block out background noise? There's like a plugin for that. And I could see if I could put that onto Streamlabs or whatever. And that'd probably be good. Like, I didn't realize there was... I didn't really notice it, but I like I said, I haven't watched much of the stream, and it was a few streams ago that I checked, so maybe it's gotten worse. This one is really difficult. Like, the requirement is really high compared to how much you're actually getting. I mean, I think the reason for that is because the eyes give you, like, a lot of points, but I haven't been able to really take advantage of that as much as I'd like to, because they... Wow. I'm just gonna restart that. Alright, a couple more attempts on this, and then I might see about doing a different level. I actually charged my tablet today, so I'm not actually technically on any sort of time crunch. I just don't like streaming for, like, too crazy long, I guess. And plus, there's a couple things I'd like to figure out in terms of streaming, like, but I'm trying to stick to a schedule. I was late today, so I guess I technically already didn't stick to the schedule, but at least I'm doing it on the day that I said I was gonna do it. And I really gotta be more careful about the stupid, like, enemy spawning. Yeah, I missed, like, 6 of them there. That's a lot. Am I stupid? That was terrible. Okay, here, you know what? Since this is what I'm struggling with, we're gonna bring in the attack. Yeah, that's gonna help a lot. We're gonna use an actually good turret so that I can get through this one, because I assume you guys want to watch a different level at this point. So it doesn't really matter. Like, the only reason I'm using the bad turrets is because I want to max out their level just as, like, a personal challenge. And I'll probably go back to using bad ones after this. No, I talked about this earlier. It's like, there are these things called drones, right? You see that little guy next to me? That's a drone, and depending on which drone you pick, it'll have different behavior. Like, this one just shoots. The other one that I had, I think, was a ramming one, where it just runs into things to hurt them, which obviously isn't as good. But I was trying to max out its level. Not everything is a Dead by Daylight reference. Oh my gosh, am I actually stupid? I feel like that was avoidable. I wish the attack guy didn't, like, end up shooting at the same enemies as me. Maybe turret would be good for this one? Turret's also a pretty good one. Maybe not as good as attack, but pretty good. There's one called defend, which I don't know what defend does. Yeah. But yeah, there's one called defend, and I don't know what that one does. I can't believe it. I gotta stop dying that early. Like, these are really easy patterns I'm dying to, and it's a little embarrassing. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's one called defend. There's a drone called defend, and I have no idea what that one does. Like, it doesn't give you, like, a shield or anything, as far as I'm aware. I don't know if maybe it's, like, it shoots, but it shoots at things that are gonna kill you or something, or, like... I don't know. I can't tell. I could probably look it up. But it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't seem super good anyway, so it's, like, I'm not... Like, I don't need to know that now, but maybe I'll look into it sometime. Maybe defend is the sleeper pick or something, I don't know. Really early to die. I need to stop doing that. We're gonna try turret. I don't know how you guys feel about turret, but we're using turret. Yeah, turret is really good, because it just shoots in a circle. I think attack is technically better, but I think for this one, because it's like the shape of the arena and stuff, I think it's better to be using turret. Does the drone's line of fire ever get distracting? Honestly, this entire game is like one big distraction. I mean, it has so many effects and like random, like every time you hit the wall, there's a bunch of sparks. Like, if you've ever seen the black holes when they get close to like destroying stuff, like those are pretty distracting. Everything is like really flashy neon lights. Like this whole game is distracting. You just have to get around it. You get used to it though, after a little while. And honestly, I like the aesthetic. Like, it's not something I would change. It's not a complaint about the game. It's just, that's just how the game is. I feel like that guy spawns on, like, those guys spawn on top of you sometimes, and it's like, that doesn't feel, like, super fair to me. I have to be careful about those black holes. I have to kill those immediately. Very worrisome if you don't. They're not a big deal if you do, but if you don't, they have ways of making you pay attention to them. Alright. Oh gosh, okay. Whoa. Uh-oh. What? It spawned, like, right there. I mean, kinda, yeah. Honestly, this is a game where, like, I am genuinely, like, wondering, like, should I put, like, a seizure warning on this? But I wasn't, like, dang it. Yeah, we're just gonna do... No, I want to get this one done. I was gonna say we're gonna do the next one, but I am gonna be stubborn. Yeah, looks to be. Let me... You get a lot of bots on, like... I've gotten, like, a lot of bots on my stream. Like, not, like, a lot, but, like, for a channel this small, it's weird how many I've gotten, I feel like, because... Who are they? Like, there's so few people here. Like, it's so unlikely. Why not... I guess in, like, a really big stream, there's an issue of, like, they usually have much better moderation than, like, a smaller stream, but you'd think they'd try to find that, like, happy middle ground, at least. Like, 5 viewers is not worth your time. Especially because I'm still reading chat, and I feel like most small channels are reading chat, so it's not like it's gonna stay there for that long. Gosh, okay. Come on! Okay, it's fine. We're close. We're close and we have 2 lives. I just have to be careful. I should really be staying in the middle. But I also, gosh, I need geomes now because of the stupid death. Oh, turret's gonna help a lot with that, like, annoying thing where they, like, all appear. Dang it. I think so. Okay, but that doesn't explain why a bot would be interested in using my stream to scam people. Like, that's a much different thing than someone who's genuinely interested in good content. Pretty different concepts. I mean, you're good. It's not a big deal. It's just saying, like, I wasn't really talking about, like, actual viewers. Honestly, like I said, I'm not super, like, I mean, growing would be cool, I guess, but it's not, like, that important to me that I would be, like, upset about that. I don't really get why. I just don't really get why someone would, like, choose, like, this stream of all streams. But yeah, I guess a lot of smaller creators get them, but I can't imagine that's super effective. But I guess maybe it's one of those things where you send a message to, like, 1 million streams and you get one, but it takes you, like, no time to send a message. Then, you know, maybe that's the goal. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't think that's the goal exactly. Oh, dang it. Maybe? I would think they would... I would think they would, go after, like... I feel like there's probably some, like, happy medium of people who've grown a little bit, but haven't learned as much about moderation or whatever, like... somewhere in the middle in terms of, like, subscriber counts or follower counts or whatever. But I'm also not a scammer, so I don't know. I feel like they avoid really large streams because, like, your biggest streamers are gonna have, like, 1 million moderators who are gonna delete something, they're gonna delete something quickly, and even if they don't, it's, you're right, that, like, you say things are moving faster and things will easily get lost, and, like, that's a bad thing for scammers, because they don't want it to get lost, they want people to see it for as long as possible. But I don't know. I think mine's, like, so small that it's like, are you really gonna get anyone with that? But I don't know. Again, I'm not exactly a scammer. I meet them a lot because people... I have a pretty... I was really irresponsible as a kid, so I own a lot of TF2 items. So people are like, oh, you know, join my team. Just go to this sketchy website to join my competitive team. I know you have literally no competitive history and aren't super amazing at the game, but you probably really want to join my competitive team. Oh, what class do you play? Oh, a medic? Oh, we actually didn't think about getting a medic until now. That would be perfect. Like, it's like, I'm not stupid. I do actually main medic in TF2. I like playing medic. I like playing healers in games in general. I like helping people. It makes me feel good. What thing are you responding to? I assume that's some kind of joke, but I was rambling for a very long time. What? Well, that's... Again, I was talking about scammers for a really long time. Oh, you mean the part where... I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess another scam they do is they'll, like, try to trade with me, but they don't want to use any of the major trading sites, and they don't want to do it directly through Steam. And some scammers get pretty creative. Like, recently I saw one where they used, like, a legitimate competitive TF2 site, but the trick, the actual scam was they put a link in the description, which was like, this team requires Faceit 2.0. You have to get Faceit 2.0. Activate that here, and it was like just a link to their scam site. But like, at first it's hard to tell. It's like in a bio, so it almost could trick you. But I am very wary of people who are asking me to do suspicious things, and just in general on the internet, I'm very wary. So it's like I made sure and I looked and it said about me like a little bit above, and they intentionally like formatted it in a way so the about me was out of the way, but you know. Are you kidding me? I looked away for 1 second. I gotta stop looking away. I don't know why I keep looking away. I think turret's still our best bet. Oh yeah, if someone is like trying to get you to pay with gift cards, #1 scammer right there. Like that's a scammer. Well, the reason why they want you to pay in gift cards is because what they'll do is they'll get the gift card and then they'll sell it online, for, you know, to get that turned into real money, and it's basically untraceable as compared to other payment methods, which are very traceable. I mean, there are other untraceable methods, and those are usually also methods they'll go with, but gift cards are pretty common for that reason. I think it's very important to teach people, like etiquette for finding scams. Because you'd be surprised how many people decide whether or not someone's a scam by, like I've legitimately had people tell me, like, they decide if it's a scam or not by the accent of the person on the call, and, like, that's not a good indicator. First of all, there are scammers who live here, and second of all, and there are, like, legitimate people who have, you know, like a, you know, Indian accent or whatever. Not to mention, on top of that, a lot of people, even in those countries, like, those countries do end up having a lot of scams. That is true. But a lot of people in those countries, what they'll do is they'll get someone to talk, for them, like, on call and stuff. They'll have, like, the people in the other country working separately, and then because you've fallen for the trap of, like, oh, well, they're from here, they're probably not a scammer. Like, that's a really, really bad method. Yes, also it is very racist, but I was talking pragmatically, specifically to, I guess, give a legit, I guess to, like, explain why that's not a good reason on paper. But yes, it's also, it is racist to just assume that somebody, because of their accent, is, like, a scammer. That's not a good thing to do. Some actual tells are, again, if they're trying to get you to pay in gift cards, what you should do is verify if they're saying something is true. Like, if, say Verizon gives you an email and says to check on the website. Don't check on the website via their link. Check on the actual Verizon website. And then, if it's not there, they're probably scamming you. Oh, good to check emails, too, for, like, minor differences. That's a big one to look into, if it's an email. If it's a call, it's good to check caller ID if it's not from a place that it legitimately thieved from. That's a really good indicator that it's a scam. Or if, like, sometimes it's just if it doesn't make sense. Like, if someone is claiming, like, oh, we need to verify this is you, pay this money so we can verify this is you, that's just not a thing that happens. Like, it's very rare that that happens. And if it is, it would be in a very different scenario than over an email or in a random call. Going pretty good. I'm just playing Geometry War. Well, I guess we're restarting now, but it's going okay. Just kind of talking about scams and because it's one of those topics I have a lot of interest in because I think avoidance is very important. Oh yeah, I love Geometry Wars. It's such a fun game. I learned about the first one from I think his name was Mindmaster Jake, who was doing the original Xbox version. He was getting all the achievements in that. Of course, I'm playing Galaxies, not Retro Evolved, though Galaxies actually comes with a copy of Retro Evolved, just included. So I might do that on stream at some point. It is pretty addicting. Of course, the level-based ones are a little more specific, and once you get the gold medal, it's a little less rewarding. I think if you want to do, like, endless, Retro Evolved is your goal, but this game actually comes with Retro Evolved, so that's perfect. It's a really fun game. The DS game also got retro achievements recently. Oh, yeah. I haven't played Metroid Zero Mission, but I do remember hearing about that. Is it Zero Mission that also has, like, a Japanese exclusive, like, extra story or something? Is that Zero Mission, or is that... I know it's one of the GBA ones. I see. I don't really play any of those games, but, cool. Uh-oh. Oh, I think Turret just helped me out a lot there. Dang it. Yeah, I played, Roko-chan on stream a little while back. It's like a 2013 Flash game. I play a lot of retro stuff and indie stuff, generally. That's not, like, a hard rule. Like, I like Cyberpunk. That was a fun game. But for the most part, yes, I play, like, a lot of older or indie stuff. I honestly fell out of Call of Duty after Black Ops 2. I just don't think any of those later games were super amazing to me, personally. I know a lot of people like those games still, and that's okay, but it's just, I just fell out of them. That sucks. I do like Minecraft, but I mostly play, when I play Minecraft, I mostly play older updates of Minecraft. Also, in terms of genre, sorry, Mira, I don't really like that one. In terms of genre, honestly, not really. Like, I'll play pretty much anything, assuming it's fun. I think just general gaming trends in the modern era would drive me away, rather than any specific genre. I mean, I like variety, so it's like one of those things where if a genre is overexposed, I kind of want to play it less. Like open world games have been, like, so many games are going open world lately, and it sucks, because, like, I like open world games. Fallout New Vegas, really good. Oblivion, I love Oblivion. But it's like, not every game needs to be open world, and I feel like it's one of those things that's being way overdone these days. I'm probably just gonna keep going until I get the gold medal on this, and then I'll call it a stream. Sorry, you did join a little late into my stream, but I stream every Tuesday and Thursday, so, oh, thank you for following. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday, though, so, if you're, if the stream is, particularly interesting, you could always check out the next one as well. I don't think I'm leaving just yet, unless I mean, if I get it literally this attempt, I might I'll try out the next planet, because, again, usually I go for, like, 2 hours, 30 minutes, and then we're about 2 hours in at this point, so, you know, we still got a bit longer. I mean, a lot of RPGs, some RPGs can be confusing, but, like, I think it's best to start with simpler RPGs, like Pokemon. Like, you're not gonna get lost in Pokemon. But, like, some RPGs get pretty confusing. We are making good I shouldn't have said anything. I'm not sure how you'd show me a drawing, because, also, Mira, we do not need an open world, we do not need an open world Toho game. But also, I'm not sure how you'd show me a drawing. I don't think you can send images on Twitch streams, can you? Oh, that was stupid of me. I did something very stupid there. Oh, that sucks. I mean, maybe. My Twitch is literally the same as my my Discord, so if you do want to add me on Discord, it's the same as my Twitch handle. I wanted to get just TiffTalks, but and on a lot of places, like on Blue Sky, I am just TiffTalks. But whenever I can't get TiffTalks, I do TiffTalks 13, because 13 is my lucky number. Which, if you're curious why it's my lucky number, my birthday is actually on October 13th. Not sure if you'll ever need that information, but it's cool to know, I guess. Alright, I will check it out in a bit. I'll check it out in a bit. I probably after... Actually, I'll take a look. I'll make sure it's sent, properly. I'm probably not gonna be able to talk on Discord just yet, but I will... Alright, I accepted it. Maybe I should stream on my birthday. I'll wear, like, one of those fun little, like, cone party hats the whole stream. I mean, actually, probably not, I guess. I was thinking that would be fun, but I think there's probably going to be at least a few people who want to spend time with me on my birthday. Like, my family, blah, my girlfriend, blah, and my friends, blah. So I might not be able to do, like, a stream, but maybe I'll make time for it at some point after I hang out with all the people who it feels like I should hang out with. I don't know, also with my friends, I guess my friends already watch my stream, so I can hang out with my friends while streaming, I guess. But we'll see. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. My birthday's also in October, so it's not like this is a have to figure this out today kind of thing. Yeah, you're right. I should, I don't know if I should be calling my friends losers. They're a majority of my viewer base, but, you know. I guess my family doesn't watch my content, so I guess I should give up talking to them for the grind. Ooh, I have 11 followers now. I'm basically like... Who's a big streamer right now? Anyone know any big I don't actually watch a lot of... When I'm watching Twitch, it's usually because one of my friends is streaming. Because I like watching my friends. If none of my friends are streaming, I'm not really on Twitch, so I don't really know who the biggest streamers are. Sure, that guy. Oh, right, that's his name is Queso, right? Yeah, I think I do know about that guy. That's the guy that everyone bullies all the time, right? And then Speed is like the guy who does all the weird faces and stuff, and he feels like he's for people who don't have an attention span, honestly. Then there's, I don't know anything about the third guy you mentioned, but I'm sure... What's going on? No, Queso gets got bullied all the time. They would like make jokes about his weight, I remember, which is strange. I don't know. I guess that's like the culture there or something. I don't know. It didn't really particularly interest me, but I remember seeing him like getting shared around a lot for a little while. Elite Ball? What's Elite Ball? What are we doing here? Oh, right, because, okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, the goal is to have people eventually who aren't just my friends. And we did get one not that long ago. That was interesting. That was fun. New people are always cool. Wait, did I already lose a life at like 600,000? That's terrible. Alright, let's try that again. I noticed the eye things, they give you a lot of points, but they don't drop any geomes, so they're really bad for score multiplier. But the points are good, so I do want them. I just wish they would show up after I got my point multiplier a little higher. But they show up pretty often, so it's not like they're... In this level, I mean. They show up pretty often in this level, so it's not that difficult. I'm 90% sure. I think they're actually... The eye things are actually called UFOs. It's like their canon name or whatever. Did I really die to that? I feel like that one. I feel like I was shooting in that direction, and I thought it would hit. It did not, evidently, which makes me look stupid, but I swear I was trying to hit that. We're still gonna roll this, even though I died semi-early. I don't know. I don't like restarting all the time. I feel like that's boring, even if it's like a disadvantage to not be at a good like lives count. Well, I say that, but I'm actually gonna restart now because that's really bad to be at that level of lives. And it doesn't seem like you get a lot of like 1-ups or whatever. I don't think they're called 1-ups in this, but. Honestly, I could probably turn off my... I'm turning off my AC now. So I think I've got my room sufficiently cooled down. Is it cool enough now in Tiff Town? It is. It's actually still a little warm, surprisingly, even though I had that thing running for a while, but it's not as bad as it would have been if I hadn't had it running for a while. And I'm trying not to keep it running too long. I don't want to, like, just have my AC running all day and all night. Oh gosh. Those little, like, white sphere things, they spawn because of, like, if you don't deal with the black hole fast enough, it'll spawn those things. You have to be very careful about that. Okay, I feel like that's a decent amount of time to spend without dying, though. Like, I feel like we're in business. I got scared. Oh my gosh, no! That was stupid. That was me being stupid. I don't know why I fell for that. Oh my gosh. Snakes everywhere. Oh, okay. Okay, we're alive. We're alive. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I must have gotten a 1-up at some point. Okay. Never mind. I don't know if I can do this one right now. This is difficult. I really thought we would have gotten at least, like, maybe 5 of them today. Maybe that was ambitious, but... How many have we gotten today, actually? I know we got at least 1. Have we only gotten 1 today? That's not good. That's not good pace. There's Defend, which is, I don't know what that one really does. I talked about that one somewhat extensively earlier. Then there's Collect, where it'll collect geomes for you, which actually could be pretty good in this one, but I think Turret is still the way to go. There's Ram, which just runs into things. It's not very good. There's, I think it's called, oh gosh, what is it called? I think, is it called Sly? I could go through them after this and, like, show them off. Oh, there's Snipe, which is, like, I believe it does, like, more occasional, like, big attacks that go, like, through everything. I don't remember them all offhand, but there's a lot of them. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? There's no reason for me to do that. You know what, actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna try out Collect. I think having, like, perfect geome counts will be really good for not getting to the crazy endgame. Well, not perfect geome counts, but, like, this guy will make sure I have a good amount of geomes. Because I feel like I'm avoiding stuff well enough that I don't really need someone else to attack for me. What is wrong with me? I just keep running into the most obvious things in the world. No, Ram sucks. Ram is terrible. But, because what would you rather have? A turret that constantly fires at everything in the area, or a little dinky square that occasionally runs into one enemy? Like, it's bad. I don't understand why they thought that would, like, at all be on the same level as attack. Which, by the way, if you're curious, oh, maybe Ram is unlocked earlier. No, the first unlock is attack. You get that one for free. So why would you ever use Ram unless you're just trying to try stuff out? Trying to try stuff out? That's stupid. I could have just said trying stuff out. Yeah, I feel like... What is wrong? Okay, you know, we're just gonna keep running. I don't want to reset every time I die a little early. Turret's actually pretty good. I think attack is generally better. I think turret is better for this level specifically. But I think attack is generally better because it doesn't matter the stage layout, it'll just attack directly towards the enemies. Okay, I think I need turret. I thought, like, collect would be better, but no. I'm not sure what I'll do with that information, but I appreciate that you're letting me know this important news. Bad time for turret to do its thing. That was right before the big swarm. It seems like it's about to go on again. Sorry if I'm not talking as much. I'm trying to lock in a little bit so we're not stuck here forever. Are you kidding me? Okay, I guess that's halfway there, though. I mean, not really, when you think about it, because now I need to get my multiplier up, but still, that's a decent amount of time to go without dying. Never mind. Yeah, I'm trying not to look at chat too much. I think in general, though, like, this is just a hard level, so it's like, I mean, I guess I should have expected that. I'm doing, like, intentionally challenging things in a video game. Which you could argue maybe I should be doing something more casual for, like, a chatting stream, but, I don't wanna. So, you know. Okay, I hate that the turret does, like, a little... it does like a alarm sound, sort of, like a warning sound, And it's like, what? Why is it doing a warning sound? I don't need to be warned. It's my turret. It doesn't hurt me. It stresses me out and makes me think something bad is gonna happen. Because there's like a pretty similar warning sound that the black hole does. Wow. Should I just do a different one for now? No, I said I'd do this until stream is over. So we're gonna do this until stream is over. But like, I guess I don't know. Part of me is considering doing another planet, but I'd like to do them in order currently. And it's not that big of a deal if I don't finish a bunch of stuff on one stream. Because I don't really think that's necessarily the point, but it's cool to get like some achievements on stream. I need to get more geomes, but being in the corners is like a death wish, so I'm trying to balance like getting geomes with not getting murdered. Very difficult. That was maybe a bit too much of a knee-jerk reaction, but it's fine. I have 3 bombs. Oh yeah, another annoying thing about black holes is they will actually pull other things into them too, so a lot of times enemies that normally don't move much or do anything will be like pulled in directly and do a bunch. And I don't really want that, so... Uh-oh. Doing really good this time. I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Every time I say we're doing good, I immediately choke. Okay. We are close, but we're also... No! Oh, okay. No. No. There will never be a stream where I'm just chatting. That sounds very boring. Like, I wouldn't watch that. So I would not make other people watch that. No. No, that wouldn't help either. I mean, clearly it hasn't. I think I called myself stupid a few times, and it's not like I'm exactly playing like a tasser right now. Does Streamlabs? I don't know if, oh, Mira is here. Hi. Does Streamlabs let you record alongside streaming, or do I have to have OBS for that? Because I record my streams, so I can get, like, higher quality VODs. I don't know, maybe I'll do a chatting stream someday if I find, like, a purpose for it, but I wouldn't just randomly do that. Like, I'm most certainly a gaming streamer, first and foremost. I don't know, it could be some, I could do like some non-gaming things, but still have some kind of activity. Or I could do like a particularly simple or casual game, so there's more time for chatting and, you know, I'm not constantly stressed as I do it. But like, I don't know if I don't think I'd just do like a straight chatting stream for no reason. Okay, awful start. I'm not very good at art, and I don't really share my art with a lot of people, so probably not. I'm pretty private about what I draw. I just don't... I'm not in practice. So, probably not. Again, it's probably gonna be mostly gaming. Like, that's the general... I feel like that's also what most people watch on Twitch anyway. So... I mean, granted, I don't know too much, but it feels like that's most of what I see and most of the big streamers do. If I was gonna do non-gaming stuff, I'd probably do it on YouTube. I feel like YouTube is a bit more miscellaneous in general. Well, I'm talking. Am I not talking? Hi, hello, hey, it's me, Tiff. Hi. I'm chatting. It's just I'm also playing a game. Can't I do both? And I talk a lot when I stream. Like, I'm a yapper for sure. Which is actually probably a good trait to have for this kind of thing, I guess. I really thought I was gonna get hit there, but I didn't, so we're good. Okay, I mean, yeah, I don't really want to do art streams. That's just not, I don't think that'd be super interesting for me to do anyway. Like, it's not something I'm super... I don't know. I'm not interested in it. Even if I was, honestly, like, someone I could, like, even if I was, like, happy with where my art was, I just don't think it'd be super interesting. I'd like to share the end result more than just the process. I mean, I'll do private or art streams for fun, but, like, not like, on Twitch or anything. It just doesn't seem super entertaining. And, like, it's one of those things I'd be very nervous about doing. Like, I compared to, like, gaming, like, if I mess up at a game, it's one thing, but, like, I don't know, with art, it's like, if I draw art that looks bad, that's, like, a lot more stressful. No worries. Oh, come on! Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We have 3 million to go. I still have a life here. I hate those stupid, did Cat say they're called spinners? Oh my gosh, I walked right into that. Okay. I need to really lock in. So, like, half of this stream has been this one level, oh my gosh. Hope you guys really like this level. I hope you get to see your guys' favorite level. That's fair. I still would like... Oh my gosh. I still would like to show off more of this game, though. I didn't think this level would be that bad. Honestly, I don't even think this level was that crazy for me when I was doing the bronze and the silver, so... I guess gold is just really rough. Which I guess makes sense, but, like, for this level more so. Like, I feel like with most other levels, like, the gold wasn't that much crazier than the bronze or silver. With this one, it's, like, significantly worse. Worse in the sense of more challenging, not necessarily bad. I do like some challenge. I mean, I guess obviously I hunt for achievements. That's usually a challenge thing. Alright, hopefully... Once I'm, to the, what was I saying? Once I'm to the 150, like, multiplier, I'm probably gonna play extremely safe. Just stay in the middle the whole game and just kind of shoot things outward. I guess I have to, I can't entirely do that because the black holes sometimes spawn behind the... Are you kidding me? Okay, that's fine. Since the black holes spawn behind blocks sometimes, and I do have to keep an eye out for that, that really sucks. Okay, I need to stop resetting so much, but also, like, it really, I don't want to spend forever getting all the way back to my 150, going, like, it's just not worth it, I feel like, for a lot of the time. Unless I'm, like, at, like, way closer than that, losing 2 lives, like... And if I'm losing him at that rate, I'm gonna lose another one. I need to lose them at a slower rate. Because it's not that big of a deal if I'm bleeding a little bit, because... I'm just trying to get the gold today. I'm not trying to break the world record or anything, but... That was really preemptive. I got scared. But, I mean, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal if I'm missing 1 bomb. I mean, at least I hope not. We're certainly gonna run with it. We're doing pretty good on our multiplier here. What? Okay, that legitimately had to have spawned on top of me, right? Okay, I just realized what Mira said. Don't call me Tiff stuck on 1 level 13. No! Be nice to me! It's a hard level. I feel like we're not doing as good with the multipliers this time, but as long as I'm alive and well... I'm trying not to say anything that could jinx it, but at the same time, it's like, I can't just not commentate at all during my Twitch stream. I don't know, I mean, maybe some people, I think some people do watch, like, commentary with stuff, but I think usually that's if, like, the person's actually good at the game. Okay, wow, that's probably the worst yet. Maybe I should try out bait? Bait could be good. I thought... Does bait work how I think it works? I feel like it's not doing what I thought it would do, but maybe I'm crazy. Does it tell me what this does? No, wait. Okay, no, that's just generally what drones do. That's not helpful. We're gonna stick with turret. Oh my gosh. Okay. I need to actually lock in. Okay. I feel like a lot of this comes down to, will the stupid blue square spawn on top of me? I feel like that's a big reason I keep dying. Which, I think there is, like, a little bit of time you get before it, like, has a hitbox to be, like, fair, but usually I'm focusing on the enemies that are, like, trying to get me, not, you know, something that spawns right on top of me. Which I feel like, I mean, it has been an issue in the past, but for some reason at this level it's like a much bigger issue. I think because the blue squares spawn in the center rather than on the sides. Yeah, like if you saw right there, it spawns like really close to the center. So even if I feel like I'm far away from spawning areas, it'll occasionally do that. Okay. We might actually not finish this before I have to end stream. Which is a little embarrassing, but I guess we could pick it up next time, worst case scenario. I got really close that one time, but evidently that's not repeating itself. That might have been a little preemptive, but I got scared. Okay, not amazing, but workable. Oh, come on! I don't want to do this again. Oh. Alright, well, let's run that back. I really hope this whole planet isn't like this. Like, I hope the next one's easier. Or like the whole, I think this is the Gamma Galaxy, technically. The planet is just the one level. Alright, let's, they're fine. I mean, I've been here for a few hours, so I don't know what they're up to right now, but I presume they're doing okay. Okay, that was close. I was worried that black hole was gonna start spawning enemies, but we're good, we're good. I'm getting really close. Okay, okay. I just need to... Not risking anything at all. Oh my gosh, I got it! I got it! We got it! Okay, okay, okay. I guess I'll just keep going until I... Well, there's one line, but... Finally, I got it. Why is... Oh, I thought that was a skull emoji for a second. I was like, why is that a skull emoji? But it's just one of, like, the Twitch happy ones. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it, here. Thank you for coming to my stream. Normally I do, like, a heart on the camera thing, but I haven't been able to do that. So just imagine I'm doing the heart thing. I guess I could do, like, a... wait. I guess I could do, like, a heart. Sure. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you for coming to the stream. Bye-bye.